A Black.
Yo,
Check my man's out. I put in the group chat. Lower number 3.
tell him line that shit up now. He think he got shit.
Yo, he 12, bro. Relax. Golly.
Fuck my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga trying to be for the
Line that shit up.
nigga trying to be for the 12-year-old.
My little brother just turned 13, bro. I'm ready to bring him out there.
All right, we got 30.
No, I ain't bringing him out there, bro. Come on, bro. I don't got to be down there. You went out there and got them other kids, bro. You gonna come scoop them?
From where? Your house every day? I'm damn near desperate. I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. We down to 14 players on the roster.
Right, and my little brother really a man boy, you know what I mean?
Send me a picture of him. I need his shoe size, his height, his his weight. Alright. No, we got we to be honest, we really got linemen when they did that whole foolery shit. When they what the go. We got a plenty of niggas who weigh 200 something, bro. my man Meech gotta be like 270, 260. But he tall too. He damn near my height, so he built like me. My man. Man, they didn't swiped us up down crazy. They didn't took all the skill players. We got mostly linemen for real. Of course, he can't. And right now it's so bad. They say anybody that come in, yeah, they got 20 players on the B team. We got 14 in a day. You feel me? If he know how I move niggas in real life, that's all I need him to know how I do. Nah, we need you to hurt somebody. Bro, this the only only thing you can do in life where you can kill a nigga out here on this field. I mean, make him have a convulsive seizure, a heart attack, brain damage for the rest of his life, and you will not get in trouble. That's going to happen if he just started playing. Nigga, even my best player, number 3, who I just sent you, it got broke down Thursday when we scrimmaged Hamilton. I always tell this nigga, attack nearest hip to nearest foot. When you going to tackle somebody on the angle, put your foot in between their feet, and that's how they can't shake you if your foot in between their feet. You feel me? And if they run through you, you better hold on and bring them down with you.
Basically, like cut them off, basically, dummy. For real, you can't run at it. You gotta run up on a nigga feet. That's what a lot of shit.
Shit. What'd you say, 2E? We scrimmaged them. We scrimmaged them. I mean, we not in the city. Hamilton ain't what they once was. I don't even know if they in a league right now. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I know they got put out their league they was in last season.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's
Man,
not
I can't
bragging.
wait. We got
And
scrimmage
elite
next week,
wide
man. Let's
receivers
go.
and the confidence they exude often
Turn me the
permeates an
fuck up,
entire
man.
team, and you're going to see a couple of examples
Who won
of
it,
that
man?
in
Who
this
won it?
one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies.
Don't nobody want it with us.
7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
I can't wait until my man Shoes play football.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Moore to the air. Trying just big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
They get to him as he throws. Let's take just a second to talk about Oregon. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you're going to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's
Don't let him say
okay.
that.
I
You
feel
won't
like
make that
now
about
today,
you.
because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program building.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision.
2 jobs in
nice
one.
Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Quick toss. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Come on, bro.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. Building
get out my
momentum,
feet, Ted.
picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the line.
Yeah, it get like that. Just like how you trying, you feel me? You trying to slide at my shoulder on the sneaky. You ain't holler at me about that. Fuck. Straight holler at you. You know what you doing tonight? You got a little party. You come out, beat the shit out you.
Backs love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
The give to the back. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick completion on the out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Concepcion. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal.
He wanted some sympathy.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss.
We'll want to show you to be like, for real, why we gave you something so we can catch up?
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. Running back able to walk in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Moore will throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Going to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people.
I mean,
are
you should have
rugged
told your
and,
man.
They wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
I would have told you what I said, bro. I don't care, bro. I would have told you. I know. That ain't me, bro. So you say Snitchy hit you up all the
Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Moss. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your...
No, he was texting me. He was texting me about. He was like, "I mean, what's up, bro? Why you still part of me?" Short of that, I said, "Bro." I said, "What you fell? I said, "What you fell? I said, "What you fell? I said, "What you fell in love with him?"
I mean, if it's his girl, if it's his girl, then.
Out, bro. If that really was your man, you were like, nah. I never said that. I said every time she seen me, she not even bad. She phony and shit. You could have let him have that. I mean, you funny and shit. You had a good next to him. You could have let him have that. I mean, you did what you did. You had a good next to him. She ugly as hell, like a bug, dummy. Bro, she like a bug, dummy. What you gonna keep laughing? Ah, you cuffed that off, or you gonna let him be? I'm gonna be dead wrong, dummy. If come on, dummy, I crack a bitch, but ain't no I crack him, but he's still cuffing. I still be fucking him. I say it like that. Come on, dummy, I'm just dead wrong. He was in a town. No, I was in a money. I graduated.
call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game.
Nigga said he just don't get it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Y'all never had a jump the extra for y'all.
Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Shit, I didn't have a job to see that motherfucker.
Reaction, it's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
The play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Moore to the air. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
They want to go to his family pool party. You a savage.
He was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and
at the
almost got
family
away
pool
from
party.
another.
Man, this is secondary. This defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying play action. Under fire. That, friends, is a button. Play incomplete. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You got to love this guy's speed, and obviously throughout his football career, it's paid dividends for him, but this ain't high school anymore. You just can't outrun everybody like you used to back on Friday nights. This defense is fast. They were able to get him outside of the pocket, chase him down, bring him to the ground for a huge loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. Looking to scramble. The throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Nigga, that McDonald's gotta compete with Chick-fil-A. They gotta do something.
He knew coming into this one that he was going to
get. You got Chick-fil-A right there across the street. They got some competition.
Right, he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
Moore will throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But
he's got it at the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Only thing that make me do that is if my food actually hot, not if it's like spicy. That bitch just came.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10.
Who the hell watching basketball?
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
That's why you got that little ass shit underneath your chin and you ain't got no beard yet.
I know he thinks he can
put your face in that motherfucker. Put your face in that motherfucker. The chops is not a beard. The chops is not a beard.
This drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Craven. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10,
line.
27.
Yo, line.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
That is what I'm talking about. Every defensive players want those opportunities. Quarterbacks slide so much. When you can get a big hit on them, that's exactly what you want to do. Make him feel that now so it hurts later in the game.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. The short hands. It's Moss. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tearing Jeff up ass up, no
like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes,
we just synced the first game.
And don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early.
Nigga, why you fuck?
It's picked off.
As soon as I say that, I throw it pick. But first game it was 10-7 before we just synced.
Defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop a coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Just got to finish the play if you're the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
I know.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Nigga, you right that.
He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
It's going to be tough on this
He
defense
don't do no
containing
fucking
this
work.
guy because he's got
He'll
that
just show
sixth
up.
sense to get outside the pocket.
Yes, sir. I lost my first 2 games. Once I learned how to play, I've been beating niggas.
That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
That's caught. It's Concepcion. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Yeah, but
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him.
NCAA so much easier to manage as a commissioner. I didn't see niggas do so much cheating ass shit and on a sneaky tip on that, and like
some hard running there, but just too many defenders.
I never
as
go
he
back.
stopped for a loss.
That's really worrisome if I'm the
Alexa,
head coach watching
show
my
true
run
that
game
run.
suffer the way it has early in this game, and that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way
That's the
you're going
name.
to change the
That's right.
scoreboard
That's
is
what
if you're able to
labeled
find a
under.
way to...
A
True
shot
then,
toward the
Trues
end zone.
Denim.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls.
Nigga,
It's
True
against
Den,
this
True
receiver
Den.
and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They
Come
knew
over my-
this quarterback was going to try to
come
take
over
the
my
top
house,
off
my
the
Wi-Fi
defense.
name, True
That
Den.
time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Moore to the air. Going for the big play. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward,
All right,
this
come on,
defense
Black.
cannot afford to give
Come
up
on,
big
Black, with
plays.
this controller, brother. Oh my God.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The
this defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wide out. He's got it. That'll be enough for a
That's how
first
you
down
thread
as
that
he
needle,
crosses
baby.
the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to the big tight end.
Yo, like, come,
And
like,
they
all
can't
right.
make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
It'll be third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wide out. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds space on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game, and finally something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half. Now, in the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got it along the sideline. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's great. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Out of the chute, quick pause. And this one will be stopped.
Let's go, Oregon.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors.
Let's go, Oregon.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Riding up to add another. With the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee, so don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Moore will throw. Might be looking to run. On the run, deep
How
down
the
the right side.
I literally stopped so it wouldn't be red.
That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's low.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Bears the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. Snatches it on the right. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Kramer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Kramer. Good pickup, a little bit short of the stick.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Good timing on the
He is a
quick
coach.
out.
I think yeah, I know.
That'll be enough for the
coach.
1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage,
Yeah,
but
college
a really nice
coach.
throw on that out route.
Wants to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And the Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking deep. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed in the backfield, it's low. Turning it on. Quick step and go. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's got it down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Fires one high and deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Third down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the first down.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
With the run on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll try the left side. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Craven. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.